Lil Nas X. Rob, if you want to pull up this clip, I don't even know. I guess we have to show the clip for it to make sense. So this guy is, I mean, look, before you watch it, he's in his white, I don't even know what that is. So let me just kind of read it to you. Vinny was like, sent emails. Can we please cover this? Twice we did not. So I'm only doing this because Vinny really wants to cover this story because it has a lot to do with the economy and politics. But let me just set it up and then I'll give it to you. Lil Nas X, whose real name is Montero Lamar Hill, was released from jail Monday after posting $75,000 bail following his arrest on Thursday in Studio City, California, where he was seen walking naked down Ventura Avenue, apparently at 4 o'clock in the morning, leading to a confrontation where police used a taser to subdue him. As reported by TMZ, he was charged with four felony counts, including 3 counts of battery with injury on a police officer and 1 count of resisting an executive officer with a criminal complaint stating he did unlawfully use force and violence and inflict an injury on 3 officers he reasonably should have known were peace officers performing their duties. LA County District Attorney Nathan Hochman, no relation to October Girl, stated attacking police officers is more than just a crime against those individuals, but a direct threat to public safety, emphasizing that anyone who assaults law enforcement will face serious consequences. The 26-year-old rapper, known for his 2018 Old Town Road, pleaded not guilty during his arraignment Monday. Vinny, tell us. Do you want to first show this clip?
Well, yeah, this is
it.
And mind you, Pat, you know where this is. This is Ventura Boulevard. You know exactly where this is. Can we, by the way, and they claim that he OD'd on drugs. Show this.
Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No,
in
go
my
ahead,
pants.
babe. No.
This is what I do.
No. Go ahead, babe. No. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down?
Like, oh my goodness.
Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that.
You know exactly where this is.
This is Ventura.
This is Ventura.
4 o'clock in the morning.
And that hell.
Fast forward, Rob. Okay, fast forward.
You know that's California Pizza Kitchen.
Wow.
It's right there.
That's a man right
But
there.
no, fast forward, Rob.
Boom.
There he goes.
Boom.
Everything looks normal to me,
Boom.
except he's not in a crosswalk.
Nothing crazy, Pat. He's actually having
Nothing
So,
unusual.
do we see cops actually get in a police?
No fighting, none of that. But there is a video, Rob, if you could find the aftermath.
Why was he arrested?
Just first of all, well, they said he was ODing, but guess what?
Is this him?
Yeah, this is. And like Pat, just look at the spiritual. Like, look where he's at. Could show this clip. This is after jail.
Your girl is gonna be okay, you all.
Your girl, okay?
Oh, Jesus.
Watch. Look at where he's at.
Okay. She's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. Look at him.
Shit.
Look at him, Tom. He's lost.
That was fucking terrifying.
Look, Tom.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, look at his eyes, bro.
That was a terrifying last 4 days. But your girl is gonna be all right.
They said
something tells me that when he went to jail, he dropped the soap on purpose.
Well. Here's my
Multiple
thing.
times.
Guys. And listen, I don't judge. I'm just my opinion, Tom. I know we were talking about the spirituality
I'm
thing,
not
which I
wrong.
want you to piggyback on, but that's not
yeah,
drugs.
piggyback. Was that
Tom,
a word
Adam, can I
intentional?
please finish
I'm sorry,
the damn
I'm just
story?
really excited about this girl.
This isn't drugs. This is, by the way, I've been on drugs before. Nothing made me want to get in my underwear and white boots and go on Ventura.
Yeah, but you're not flaming homosexual.
No, I understand,
Vinny.
but Pat, that's not.
You're under the cover.
That's not drugs. That's something deeper. And a lot of people say when you get to the industry,
right.
You sell your soul. Adam, I don't want to say the
Okay.
name. We talked to a guy that said to us, Pat, by the way, this guy wasn't a Christian. He was at a house party, very talented guy, and he saw things, and he admitted to me, he looked like he saw a ghost, and he goes, this made me become a Christian. And remember, guys, let's do a little backstory. This is the same guy that teamed up with CHF. Remember they made the Satan shoes? They were altered Nike Air Max 97s. They had a bronze pentagram, inverted cross. Do you remember these?
Yeah.
Red accents. And guess what? They only made 666 pairs, 666 pairs.
Well, remember, this was fact check this.
They got sued. Nike had nothing to do with this.
Oh, yeah.
Nike had nothing to do with this. They sued. They took it down and they forced. And by the way, they had a drop of human blood in it. Okay. And at the same time, he released that music video, Montero, which he pole danced from hell, gave the devil a lap dance, snapped his neck, and then took his throne. And I know I mentioned this earlier in the week. When we're talking about the fight, the battle, it's about It's not flesh and blood. This is Ephesians, Pat. But Galatians 6:7 says, do not be deceived. God is not to be mocked. For whatever one sows, one will reap. Okay, and this is what the industry does. They sold us on this. And Luke, what's that? Luke 10:18. Tom, could you read it? What does it say?
Luke 10:18. I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven as he was banished.
And guys, a lot of people go, oh, you're just connecting dots. And no, all these guys, all these industry people, they do this stuff. Remember Ice Spice was
That's
at
not a Bible verse. That's a proof of existence.
Yes, of Satan.
That's
correct?
what they're doing.
And then remember Ice Spice, she's in the booth with Taylor Swift. When the camera hits her and she knows, she does the devil horns and she picks up an upside down cross. And everybody's like, yo, you're crazy. They're just messing with you. And no, and this is them giving like credence and like respect to their God. And Rob, Bob Dylan, I know we showed this once, if you don't mind, Pat. Bob Dylan was asked by who? Ed Bradley?
Ed Bradley, it's 60 Minutes, way back when, 60 Minutes.
Yeah, he's asking him like, how do you keep going? You give credit to your industry, and look who he says he made a deal with. Go ahead.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I mean, I made a bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my hand.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And this earth, and then in the world we can't see.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, it's not like they're hiding it. It's in your face.
I don't want to interrupt, but I assume that's the devil, but it could be God.
I don't know about that. Talking like that, I don't know. My thing is this, Adam. I think these people like Lil Nas X, to go to the story, there's something
that guy
off.
made a deal
when you
with the
go
devil,
into
for
this
sure.
industry, you're lost. Your spirituality. And Tom, I know you want to say something about how people are turning in England from 18 to 24 to God, which I love, but there's still a freaking battle here. We're winning, but it's still ugly.
Yeah, I don't normally mention specific books, but I'm going to mention one here, and it's Spiritual Warfare by Dr. Carl Payne. It's a very, very balanced book. Read chapter 2 with an open mind and just tell me what you think is happening here and what's happening with people. This is not, I think that pastors that are out there that are doing, these fake exorcisms and these stage shows, I think that's a sham. But I think that people that fail to understand that our prayer life needs to include protection from the dark forces, that's a shame. If you don't see that and you look at the amount, people say, look how much Jesus talked about money. Well, you need to also look at how much he talked about spirit forces and saying these only go through prayer and fasting. There was the, in Acts, talks about the 7 sons of Sceva, and this priest, self-appointed priest named Sceva, will go around collecting money from people to say, I'll make the demons go away. I'll make the demons go away. I'll do all this. And they say this man that was overwrought, turned to him and looked at him, and he said, in the name of Jesus that Paul preaches, get out of him. And so in other words, he didn't have the belief. He's referencing Apostle Paul. Mm-hmm. And it says, the man looked at him and it says, Paul I have heard of, and Jesus I know. Who are you?
Oh, wow.
And basically he was saying you're unarmed.
Yes.
You are not covered by the Holy Spirit. You're unarmed. And it says he gave him and his 7 sons a massive beating, and they fled the house naked and bleeding. Yeah. And so, you see all that. And so Spiritual Warfare by Dr. Carl Payne, take a look at that. It's not about sensationalizing the devil. It's understanding that there are dark forces on this, which is why we need Christ.
Well, this is a ChatGPT thing, but here's allegedly a list of famous musicians and actors who have, quote unquote, made a deal with the devil. This is ChatGPT. Check it out. Number 1 on the list is Kanye. Number 2, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Obviously, Jay-Z had a relationship with Kanye. Rihanna, Katy Perry, who jokingly said, I want to be the Amy Grant of music, and I sold my soul to the devil. Those are her words. Lady Gaga, Eminem, Lil Nas X on this list right there. In the acting world, we saw what happened with Heath Ledger when he played the Joker, and he literally got possessed by the devil. Apparently, Keanu Reeves is on this list. Madonna, Doja Cat, we've seen what she's done in her music, and she's a song about the devil. But, when they said there's smoke, there's fire, we've seen multiple stories of people who have had fame and have kind of gotten out of it and said, you don't want to see what's going on in this occult house back here, and they get out of it. But some people, fame over being a decent person is a higher priority.
Well, there you go. That's Lil Nas X for you with what he's got going on. Folks, I mean, the basic premise of this message is don't run around in your underwear at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's just not a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't care what street it is. Ventura, Preston Hollow, Broadway,
Main Street,
Federal, Dixie, Rodeo. Don't do it. It's not a good idea. If you're going to run around your house, fine. Don't do it in the street. That was the main purpose there. Don't tell us we didn't give you a good tip today of watching the show. Life-changing. Moving forward, on Connect, on the Circle, all the notes we have, it's free. You can go download the Circle, follow the stories with us. All you have to do is go to download Connect, go to the Circle, PBD Podcast Circle, look for it. Any of these QR codes will take you there. Join free. If you want to be able to communicate with others, pay your $10 a month. I think whatever the next rate is, and then the next rate will give you more access, videos, all that other stuff. And especially last week when we posted a video with Tom doing the push, benching 135 pounds, absolutely crushed
Monster.
Killed it,
Yeah,
Tom.
it was
Now you're the new mayor
real.
now.
And I got so much hate telling me I was doing half bench presses. So I have to go and do it again. And I'm going to pause, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to pause. And what I'm probably going to do after today is I'm going to do that with a pause to see how many I'll do, but it'll be
Do a
only
pause,
on
do
the
a
Circle.
story,
I'm going to
then
do
do
a
another.
pause. I'll be like, how you doing? And then boom. It's
But
one.
also,
Two.
you do the whole leg up, like this whole deal. This is
Yeah. Well, they're
this is
saying
a different
I'm not
thing.
going straight enough, and I like being challenged. So maybe if I do straight arms, I can only do 3 of them, 4 of them. But we'll test it out. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.